Some not so welcome news leading your bulletin. After 10 months of uninterrupted electricity supply, Eskom has now issued an alert indicating the high risk of up to stage 4 of load shedding this weekend. The utility says there have been several breakdowns at generation units in the past week, and all of its emergency reserves will now need to be replenished. Eskom says the hope is that this is a temporary setback. Electricity Minister Dr. Hosian Ramokgopa will provide a status update this afternoon around 2:30. Well, let's stay with this story. Take you live now to Eskom's head office in Johannesburg and to Newsroom Africa's Vuyelwethu Yamba, who is there for us, Olwethu, to give us a sense of what the Electricity Minister will have to say when he gives that briefing at 2:30. And I'm sure Dr. Hosian Ramokgopa would have been hoping to hit that 1-year mark without load shedding.
Well, Michelle, that is very true. It has been 310 days without load shedding in South Africa. Well, we expect the Minister of Energy and Electricity together with Eskom to update the nation about the state of electricity in South Africa. Michelle, I have dotted some things down. Please forgive me on that one. So load shedding, it is said that load shedding might be implemented in fact, this weekend due to the breakdowns that took place in the previous year. And also there has been some things that have been, circulating on the social media about the 2025 and 2026 financial year, where NASA has approved about 12.7% tariff increase, far below 36%, Michelle, hike Eskom had sought. This has made some, political parties angry. For an example, DA has put out a statement yesterday saying that, I quote and unquote, South Africans should not be forced to pay Eskom's failure to get its house in order, Michelle. So we're just going to hear what the minister has to say about some of the things, that I have mentioned, and also if there's anything new that he's coming up with.
Absolutely. Olwethu, let's not forget the massive impact that load shedding has had on our economy, on our businesses, small businesses in particular, and of course the pressure that it's put on households over many, many years of load shedding. So it's set down possibly for stage 4 this weekend, but I'm sure the hope will be from consumers that this is a once-off event and we can go back to the past 10 months of zero load shedding.
Yes, that's true, Michelle. Well, we are hoping that this will only be on this weekend only, and going forward, we will not be, experiencing load shedding again, because this might affect, some local businesses and, those single parents who have to work in order to, to put food on the table, and those South Africans who doesn't earn a lot, to afford electricity.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2:30 is when the Electricity Minister, Dr. Hosian Ramokgopa, will take to the podium there at Eskom's head offices in Johannesburg. Once that briefing begins, we will take you there live. But that's our reporter, Vuyelwethu Yamba, who will be tracking that story.